everyone, welcome to ACE Online. So in today's video, we are going to discuss SBI Clerk Prelims 2016 Reasoning paper. So in this video, we are going to see all the questions which was asked by SBI in their Clerk Prelims. So let's start with the very first question. And here, these are the directions for question number 1 to 5. And the question says that in these questions, a relationship between different elements is shown in the statements. The statements are followed by two conclusions and give answers. Now, we are having these 5 options and accordingly we have to answer it. Basically, these questions are from the concept of syllogisms. So, let's start solving the problems that we are having. Here we are having inequalities as in our syllogisms. So here, first statement says that this one. Now, what we have to do, we have to cross-check these conclusions. So the first conclusion says that L is greater than E. Is it given in this particular series? So we can say that here we are having E and here we are having L, right? If we will see that here E equals to M, right? So we can directly write it like E is less than J and J is equal to L. We know that J is equals to L. So instead of writing this one, we can also write it as E is less than L. And this is what given in our conclusion number 1. That means your first conclusion is correct. If your first conclusion is correct, your option number B is eliminated, right? Option number C is also eliminated. And option number D is also eliminated, right? Now the second one. Second says that C is greater than or equal to J. So here we are having C and here we are having J, right? If you will see these given statement carefully, here we are having the opposite symbols. How I am saying, here it is C is greater than or equal to D. Now, D is greater than E. E is equals to M, but M is less than J. Now here, if we will talk about the gates or the symbols, here these symbols, or we can say these symbols are what? These symbols are opposite. These symbols are what? These symbols are opposite. And whenever we are having these opposite type of symbol, we are not going to determine anything from the given data. So here for this one, we will just simply write can't say. We will just simply write can't say. That means because of this, your option number E is also eliminated. And the correct answer over here is your option number A. And the correct answer over here is your option number A, right? Next. Here again I am having one statement and on the basis of that we have to check two conclusions, right? Okay. So N is greater than or equal to S. This is our first conclusion. Where we are having N, here we are having N. Where we are having S, here we are having S. Now, without writing it, just simply see this particular clue from this point to this point. Here we are, what we are having? Here we are having opposite symbols. Here what we are having opposite symbol. So can we able to determine anything from this one? No. So here I'll write it as can't say. We will just simply write it as can't say. That means your option number A is eliminated. Your option number E is eliminated, right? Sorry. Your option number A and your option number E are eliminated. Okay. And similarly, your option number C is also eliminated because here we are having the either or case. Now, second conclusion. P is smaller or equal to Q. P is smaller or equal to Q. Here we are having P and here we are having Q. Okay. So if we write it like P equals to N. Okay. So it is given that N is less than or equal to Q. So in place of N, we can easily write P over here. And here we are getting this particular thing. And this is what which is given in the conclusion. So we can say that the second conclusion is correct. And if second conclusion is correct, then this option is also eliminated. And the correct answer over here is your option number B. The correct answer over here is your option number B. Is it clear? Next. Statements, again we are having a statement, on the basis of that we have to check our conclusions. So the first conclusion says that M is less than or equal to J. M is less than or equal to J. So here we are having M and here we are having J. Okay. So here there's similar type of, or we can say in single direction we are having all the symbols. So J is equal to or greater than P. P is equals to I, so we can easily skip I. And here it is greater than and equal to M. Now if you will see that here we are having both the symbols over here. And in this one as well we are having both the symbols, and because of this only we can consider this particular symbol, because from this we can make multiple cases like J is greater than equal to P and it is greater than M. J greater than equal to P and equal to M. We may have these type of cases. We may have J is equals to P and greater than equal to M. J is greater than P and equal to this, greater than and equal to M. Now further we can just simply classify it as like greater than and equal to. Here again greater than and equal to, greater than and equal to. Similarly greater than and equal to. But here what we are doing, we are just concluding thing, and here with the help of this symbol only we can conclude it. So conclusion number first is correct. So we can easily eliminate your option number B, your option number C, and your option number D. Your what? Your option number D. We can easily eliminate these three options. Now check the second one. So the second one says that H is less than or equal to M. Where we are having H, here we are having H, and here we are having M, right? If you will see that here the symbols or the letters which are connecting M and H are having different directions or having the different symbols. So can we conclude anything from this one? No, we can't. So we just simply consider it as can't say. If we are considering it as can't say, so we know that this option is also eliminated, and the correct answer over here is your option number A. And the correct answer over here is what? Your option number A. Is it clear? Okay. Now the next one. Fourth one. So again we are having a statement, and on the basis of that we have to check two conclusions. So the first conclusion says that D is greater than Q. So here we are having D and here we are having Q. Okay. So if you will see carefully, here we are having equal to sign, it doesn't matter. But when we go further, here we are having the opposite symbols. Here we are having opposite symbols, and whenever we are having opposite symbol, we can't able to determine anything from that. So we just simply consider it as can't say. If it is so, then we can easily eliminate your option number A, option number C, and option number E, right? Now we are left with just two other options, and let's see what is the correct answer over here. Now, the second conclusion says that K is less than or equal to E. K is less than or equal to E. So here we are having K, right? And here we are having E. If we will again observe, here we are having the opposite symbols. Again, what we are having? Opposite symbol. So can we able to determine anything from this as well? No, we can't. So we just simply consider it as can't say condition. So this option is also eliminated, and the correct answer over here is your option number D. Neither conclusion 1 nor conclusion 2 is correct. Is it clear? Next. Okay, so here again statement, and on basis of that we have to check the two conclusions. First conclusion says that Q is less than or equal to E. If we will check this particular thing, here we are getting equal symbols. Here we are having the same symbols. So we can easily determine this Q is greater than or equal to E. We can easily say that, right? If we can say that, then this conclusion is true. If this conclusion is true, then option number B is eliminated, and your option number C is also eliminated, and your option number D is also eliminated. Is it clear? Okay, next. G is greater than F. Where we are having G, here we are having G, and where we are having F. Okay. So if we will see this particular segment, so here we are having F equals to D, right? Here we are having F equals to D, and here we are also having K equals to G, right? You can see over here we are having K equals to G and F equals to D. So if we want to write it, we can just simply write F is greater than O is greater than G. If we will try to eliminate O, so from this one we can easily say that F is less than G. And this is what which we are having in our conclusion number 2. That means this conclusion is also true. If this conclusion is also true, then option number A is eliminated, and the correct answer over here is your option number A. And the correct answer over here is your what? Option number A. So this is how we can solve the problems based on the concept of inequality as well as the syllogisms, right? Next, let's move towards the next questions and let's see. So here we are having the directions for the question 6 till 10th. The question says that the following questions are based on the 5 3-digit numbers given below. Here we are having 5 3-digit numbers. Now we have to do these type of operations on these numbers. So question number 6 says, if 2 is added to the first digit of each number, how many numbers thus formed will be divisible by 3? Now here, if you will see this particular thing, first you have to know, or you should know, the divisibility rule of 3. Now if we will talk about the divisibility rule of 3, it says that if the sum of digits is divisible by 3, then that means that number is also divisible by 3. This is a rule, or we can say that this is a divisibility rule of 3. Now, what we have to do, we have to add 2 in the first digit of every number. So when I add plus 2 in that, it will become 884. It will become 712. It will become 637. It will become 585, right? And it will become 496, right? Now, what I need to do, I need to check whether they are divisible by 3 or not. So, the divisibility rule says the sum of the digits should be divisible by 3 if the number is divisible by 3. Or we can say that if the sum of the digits is divisible by 3, then we can say that the number is also divisible by 3. So, let's check with the first one. So, 8 plus 8 plus 4. 8 plus 8, that is 16. 16 plus 4, that is 20. Now we know that 20 is not divisible by 3, so that number is eliminated. This number is eliminated. Next, 712. 7 plus 1 plus 2. It gives us 10, and we know that 10 is not divisible by 3, so this number is also eliminated. Next, 6 plus 3 plus 7. So here we are getting what? Here we are getting 16, and we know that 16 is again not divisible by 3. So this number is also eliminated, right? Next number is 585. 5 plus 8 plus 5. It is nothing but 18, and we know that 18 is divisible by 3. So this number is the only number that we are getting till now which is divisible by 3. Next, 4 plus 9 plus 6. That is nothing but 19. That is nothing but 19. 4 plus 6 plus 9. It is 19, and we know that 19 is not divisible by 3. So this number is also eliminated, and we are having just one number which is divisible by 3 after doing this particular option. Is it clear? So the correct answer over here is your option number B. Next. So the next question says that if all the digits in each of the numbers are arranged in decreasing order within the number, which of the following will be the highest number in the new arrangement of numbers? Now what we have to do, first we have to arrange all the numbers or all the digits that we are having in a number in the descending order. That means in the decreasing order. So first we will arrange them. So here we can write it as 864. Here we can write it as 521. Here we can write it as 743. Here we can write it as 853. Here we can write it as 962. Right? This is what we can write. Now what we have to find out? We have to find out the highest number. Now if we will see that, we can easily identify this one is the highest number. So the correct answer over here is your option number C. The correct answer over here is your option number C. Next. What will be the resultant number if the second digit of the lowest number is divided by the third digit of the highest number? So first what we need to do, we need to find out the lowest number as well as the highest number. If we will see this, we can easily say that this one is the lowest number, right? This one is the lowest number and this one is the highest number, right? Now what we have to do, we have to take the second digit of lowest number. That means what we have to do, we have to take 9. Now this 9 is divided by what? Now the third digit of the highest number, So we can say that the third digit of the highest number is this one, divided by 4. When we divide it, it is like it gives us answer near to 2.25. It gives us answer near to 2.25 or something else. Wait. Second digit of the second lowest number. Yes, that's why I'm thinking why we are not getting the exact answer, because here we are getting what? Here this is not the correct answer. Here we have to take the second lowest. So if we will go to the second lowest, then this is the second lowest. Okay. This is the second lowest. So here the second digit of the second lowest number is 8, and if 8 is divided by 4, we are getting our answer as 2. We are getting as answer as 2. That means your option number A is the correct one. Your option number A is the correct one. Is it clear? Okay, next. If 1 is added to first digit and 2 is added to the last digit of each of the following numbers, then which of the following number will be the second highest number? Okay. So basically first we are going to add first and first digit and 2 in the last digit. So let's start doing it. So it will become 786, right? And this will become 614. This will become 539. This will become 487. This will become 398. So here we are having our resultant. Now what we need to do, we need to select the second highest number. So if we will see that this is the lowest one, this is the second lowest, third lowest, then this one. This number is our second highest number and this number belongs to 512. So the correct answer over here is your option number E. So the correct answer over here is your option number E. Is it clear? Okay. Next. So the next question says that if in each number the first and the second digits are interchanged, then which will be the highest number? Okay, now what we need to do, we just simply need to change the first and the second digit of each and every number. So it will become 864, it will become 152, it will become 347, it will become 835, it will become 926. And what we have to identify? We have to identify the highest number, which is nothing but 296. So the correct answer over here is your option number A. So the correct answer over here is your option number A. Basically, we have to answer after performing the operations, right? We have to answer after performing the operations. Is it clear? Okay, next. So here we are having the directions from the question 11th till 15th, and the question says that study the following information carefully to answer arrangement of symbols, digits and letters. Basically you can say it as characters. So here we are having some data, and what we need to do, just simply read it out. If all the numbers are deleted from the above arrangement, then which of the following will be the 7th from to the left of 6th from the right? So here we are having the different directions. Here we are having different directions. So whenever we are having different, what we need to do? We need to add the values. So 7 plus 6, basically we have to identify the 13th. 13th from which end? From the right end. 13th from right end. 13th from the right end. And what we have to do? We have to eliminate all the numbers as well. So basically this are eliminated. Now we have to calculate the 13th from the right. 3, 3, 6, 3, 9, 12, and here we are having the 13th element from the right. We are having the 13th element from the right, and that is nothing but H. So the correct option over here is your option number A. The correct option over here is your option number A, right? Next. How many such numbers are there in the above arrangement, each of which is immediately preceded by a symbol? So what we need to do? We need to identify a number which is immediately preceded by a symbol. Now, to follow this particular number is not given, so we will only focus on this particular category. So here we need a symbol and a number. Symbol, number, symbol, number, symbol, number, symbol, number, symbol, number. Okay. So basically how many pairs we are having? We are having 3 pairs. So we will go with our option number C. We will go with our option number C. Clear? Next. NW is to GH hash and $7 is to 2BM in the same way as 4J is to in the arrangement. So first we have to identify the relation. So here we are having N and we have to go to W, right? And here we are having G, H and hash, right? Here we are having G, H and hash, okay? Now the next one is dollar and we are going towards the left direction, okay? So we have to skip one character and we have to start with the next one in the alternate manner and the immediate right one, right? Okay. So the next one is 4J. 4J, so we have to eliminate this particular element and we have to select this one. So basically it is similar to E at the rate Z. E at the rate Z. We are not having that in our option, so we will go with our option number E. So we will go with what? We will go with our option number E. Is it clear? Okay, next. How many such symbols are there in the above arrangement, each of which is immediately followed by a letter? Now we have to identify a symbol which is immediately followed by a number, but the preceding character is not given, so we only have to focus on this category. So first, we will just simply focus on the symbols. Symbol, do we have letter? No. Symbol, do we have letter? No. Symbol, do we have letter? Yes. So we will get our first pair. Symbol, letter? Yes. Symbol, letter? No. Symbol, letter? Yes. So basically, how many pairs we are having? Again, we are having the 3 pairs. That means your option number D is the correct one. Your option number D is the correct one. Next. If all the symbols are deleted from the above arrangement, then Which of the following will be the fourth to the left of 12th from the right? Again, we are having the positions from the different ends or from the different directions. So we need to add the both values. So 12 plus 4. It will give us 16. But 16 from the right end. 16th from the right end. Is it clear? Okay. So first we have to drop or we have to remove all the symbols. Right? Now we have to start moving from the right direction. And here we are having 3, 3, 6, 3, 9, 3, 12, 3, 15. And this one is the 16th. This one is the 16th. That means your option number B is the correct one. Your option number B is the correct one. Is it clear? Okay. Now the next. So here these are the direction for the question number 16 to 20th. And the question says that study the following information carefully to answer the question. So here we are having a puzzle and here we are having few questions based on this particular puzzle, right? So let's first draw the arrangement and after that we will see how the questions are and how we are going to deal with them. So the question says that 8 friends from A till H are sitting around a circle facing center. A sits third to the left of B, while second to the right of F. D does not sit next to A or B. C and G always sit next to each other. H never sits next to D. And C does not sit next to B. So we know that whenever we are having these type of puzzles, we may have different type of cases. So from the starting as well, I am just going to draw these two arrangements. As 8 persons are given, so we know that if the number of persons are even, then they are sitting exactly opposite to each other. Then they are sitting in a pair which are exactly opposite to each other. Right? Okay. Now, we know that if all of them are facing towards the center, we know that this is the right direction and this one is the left direction in both the cases, right? Okay. So the question says that A sits third to the left of B. Okay. So if let's suppose B is over here, then A is third left. Third left, that means first left, second left, third left. A should be at this position, right? But here it is also given that while second to the right of F. Now this line is given for what? Given for A. A is second to the right of F and we know that F moves in this direction. If this is the second right, then this is the first right and F should be at this place. F should be at this place, right? So we will just simply draw it over here also, right? Okay. Now the next clues. D does not sit next to A or B. So if it is so, we can say that D cannot be at this place, cannot be at this place or this place. So for D, we are left with just one place. So we can easily say that D should be at this place. In this diagram as well, D should be at this place only, right? Next. C and G always sit next to each other. That means they are neighbor of each other. H never sits next to D. Okay. So here we can say that H is not going to be sit over here. H is not going to be sit over here. And we know that G and C, they are like next to each other. They are like next to each other. Okay. C does not sit next to B. Okay. So here we can also say one thing. Here we are not going to sit C. We are not going to sit C. But if we will see that we are having just, there's no need of two diagrams. Basically, we can say that we can put C over here and G over here, right? we can put C over here, G over here. If H is not over there, then we can put H over here. So A, B, C, D. Here we can put our E. So basically this is the arrangement that we are having. There's no other cases required, but in some of the case you will see that, or in some of the puzzle you will observe that here at that time we need multiple arrangements are required. So on the basis of this arrangement we need to answer a few questions. Let's answer them. Which of the following pair sits between H and E? H and E. So basically F and D are sitting. So the correct option over here is your option number A. The correct option over here is your option number A. Next. Starting from A's position, if all the 8 were arranged in alphabetical order in clockwise direction, the sitting position of how many members excluding A not change? Okay, so if we will start in the clockwise direction, they will sit like this. Right? So we need to check how many pairs are there who will remain same except A. So here 1, 2, 3. How many pairs we are having? We are having 3 pairs. So we can say that here your option number D is the correct one. Your option number D is the correct one. Next. Which of the following pair has only one person sitting between them if it is counting is done in clockwise direction? Okay. One pair. Which of the following pair has only one person sitting between them? Okay, clockwise direction. A, B. Wait, where's our A, B? So A and the B. Here there are so many peoples. So basically H, D. Do we have that? No. C, D. C and the D. No, there are 3 people. E, F. Yes, basically there's just one person, that is D. So the correct option over here is F, E or E, F. The correct option over here is your option number C. Next. Who sits immediate right of E? Immediate right of E. That is nothing but that is D. That means your option number B is the correct one. And the last one. What is the position of B with respect to C? What is the position of B with respect to C? So here it is like first right, second right. It is on the second right. Second. So basically the correct answer over here is option number E. Basically the position of B with respect to C is nothing but second to the right. Is nothing but second to the right. Is it clear? Okay. Next one. So the next question says that in a certain code language, series is written as this one. How is expert written in that code? Now, whenever we are having these type of question, what we need to do, we just need to figure out the pattern. So here we are having a word series, right? And it is coded as QCG TGU, right? Okay. Now, if I'll write down the associated numbers, I can just simply write it as 19, 5, 18, 9, 5, 19, right? Now, for these ones, 17, 3, 7, 20, here we are having 7 and 21. Now, we have to identify some pattern, okay? So, if we will see the things carefully, we can say that here we are having some zigzag type of pattern, okay? So, first, if I'll do this one, what I have to do, I have to subtract -2. Similarly, -2. Similarly, -2. But as I go further, here what I need to do, I need to add +2. I need to add +2. What I need to do, I need to add +2, right? Similarly, let's copy paste the same pattern with the expert. So here we are having expert, right? And the associated numbers to this one are 5, 24, 16, 5, 18 and 20, right? Okay. Now let's start coding them. So what we need to do, first we need to subtract 2 from it. So 20 minus 2, that is 18. So our word should be start with R. So if it is starting from R, we can easily eliminate option number A and option number C, right? Next, 18 minus 2, that will give us 16. 16 is associated with P, R, P. Okay. Next, 5 minus 2, that is 3. 3 is associated with C, R, P, C. Okay. Now, what we need to do, we need to add plus 2. 16 plus 2, that is 18, and 18 is associated with R. 18 is associated with R. That means this option is also eliminated. Next one. 24 plus 2, that is 26, and 26 is associated with Z. 5 plus 2, that is 7. 7 is associated with G. That means we are getting our answer as your option number B. We are getting as our answer as option number B. So whenever we are having these type of question, we just simply have to analyze the pattern and we have to paste the same pattern with the given word. Is it clear? Okay. Next. So the next question says that how many such pairs are there in the word compose, each of which has many letters between them in the word as they have between in the English alphabetical order. So for this, what we need to do, first just simply write down the spelling, whatever spelling you are having. Whatever spelling you are having, right? Okay. So here, what we can do, just simply write down the associated numbers. 3, 15, 13, 16, 15, 19, 5, right? Now start counting. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. We have our first pair from O to S, right? Okay. Next. 13, 14, 15. 14, 15. We do have one more pair. 16, 17. Next. 16, 17, 18, 19. 17, 18, 19. No. 15, 16. Here we are having one more pair, right? Apart from that, if we will move further, 17, 18, 19. Here we are having 16 and 17. That's, we are not having that one. So there is no point to check with 19. Let's check with 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So how many pairs we are having? We are having 1, 2 and 3 pairs. So the correct answer over here is your option number D. So the correct answer over here is your option number D. Is it clear? So the next question that we are having over here is this one. So basically these are the directions for the question from the question number 23 to 25th, and the question says that study the following information carefully and answer the questions given below, right? Here in a certain code, all aspirants must qualify is written as this one. Qualify in all subjects is written as this one. Aspirants read all subject is written as this one, right? Now what we have to do, we have to find out these codes and we have to answer all these words, right? So what we are going to do whenever we are having these type of problems, first we will focus on the common term that we are having. Let's suppose if we will talk about this one. So here we can say that these aspirants are the common in these two lines. So first we will focus, is there any other word which we are having? Yes, basically we will see that here we are having a word all. Here we are having a word all which is common in all these three languages. So first we will find out the common code that we are having in all these three languages, that is nothing but Li. So we can say that all is coded as Li. All is coded as Li, right? After that, if we will talk about the aspirants, if we will talk about the aspirants, then we can say that, right? Then we can say that here the common code that we are having in between these two is NA. That is NA. Okay. After that, if we will see, then we can say that here this qualify is common. This qualify word is common in these two lines. And if we will talk about the common code, then we can say that this JA is common. So, qualify JA is common. Okay. Now, apart from that, if we will see that here, we are left with just one word, that is must, and we are left with just one code, that is PA. So we can say that this must is coded as PA. This must is coded as PA. Now, if we will see in these two words, here we are having a word subjects which is common. Here we are having a word subject which is common, and we can say that here there is a code RA which is common as well. So here for the subjects, we can write RA, and we can see that here we are left with just one word and one code, that is read. Sorry, so read is coded as SA, and apart from that, here we are left with just one word in, and here we are having one code, that is TA. So we can say that in is coded as TA, right? Okay. Now what we have to find out? We have to find out what does LI stands for. So LI stands for all. That means your option number D is correct. What does the code for Jana? So here we are having qualify and aspirants. Qualify aspirants. So here we are having the option number E as our answer, as qualifying aspirants is the correct answer. So the next one is, what is the code for qualifier? That is nothing but JA. So the correct answer over here is your option number C. The correct answer over here is your option number C. Next. So here we are having two questions, question number 26 and the 27th. And for that we are having few data. Let's see what this question is and how we are going to deal with it. Study the following information carefully to answer these questions. So here we are having these two questions. And for that, we are having the same data. So the question says that a vehicle starts from point P and run 10 km towards north. It takes a right turn and runs 15 km. Now it runs 6 km after taking a left turn. Finally, it takes a left turn, runs 15 km and stops at point Q. Now this is the data. Now when we know that whenever we are having a question from the concept of direction and distance, we just need to draw this particular direction plane so that we can easily able to draw the diagram. So we know that a vehicle starts from point P and run 10 km towards north. So we can start it from here. Right, so let's suppose this is my point P and it covers 10 km in the north direction to reach point, okay, the point is not given. So let's suppose it covers 10 km and it reaches point this one. Now, it takes a right turn and runs 15 km now. Right turn, that means in the clockwise direction, and runs for the 15 km. Let's suppose this distance is 15 km. This distance is 15 kilometers. Now it runs 6 km after taking a left turn. Okay, now from this one we have to take the left turn and we have to go for the 6 km. Left turn, that means in the anti-clockwise movement. So it will go in this direction, and let's suppose this is a 6 km distance. Right? Next. It finally takes a left turn and runs 15 km and stops point Q. Okay. So now again the left turn, that means in the anti-clockwise direction, and it will reach at this point after covering a distance of 15 km, right? And this point is nothing but point Q. This point is nothing but point Q. Now what we need to find out? We need to find out how far is point P with point Q with respect to point P. So this is a 10 kilometer, 10 plus 6. How many kilometers we are having? 16 kilometers. So the correct answer over here is option number A, because they are on the same line. So all we need to do is we need to calculate the vertical distance. What we need to do? We need to calculate the vertical distance only, right? Next. Towards which direction was the vehicle moving before it stopped at point Q? So basically our vehicle is moving in the west direction. So we can say that the option number D is the correct one. Option number D is the correct one. Is it clear? Next. So question number 28 says, the position of how many digits in the number, this one, will remain unchanged if the digits within the number are written in ascending order from left to right. So basically the number that we are having is 5, 4, 3, 2, 7, 6, 1, 8, right? This is the number that we are having. This is the left point and this is the right point. This is the right point, right? Okay. Now what we need to do, we need to arrange them in the ascending order, that means in the increasing order. So we will start with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now we have to identify what? After the rearrangement, we have to find out how many digits will remain unchanged. So here we can say that first and second, these are the only two digits. No, we are having one more, that is 3. Apart from that, we are having no other digits. So we can say that we are having 3 digits will remain unchanged. So the correct answer over here is your option number D. The correct answer over here is your option number D. Is it clear? Okay. Next one. So the next question is from the concept of ranking and ordering. So the question says that in a row of 34 students, W is 5th after X from the front and X is 20th from the back. What is the position of W from the front? Basically, we know that if we are having the front and backwards, that means the arrangement is like vertical arrangement. So this is the front end and this is the back end, right? This is the back end. Now, we know that there's a boy called W. There's a boy called W and X, and the position of X is given, and that is nothing but that is 20th from the back. This is 20th from the back, right? Okay. Now it is also given that the overall students that we are having in this row is 34 students. The overall students that we are having over here is 34 students. Is it clear? Okay. Now, here what we have to do, we have to find out the rank of W from the front. So first we will just simply find out the rank of X from the front. Okay, so if we can say that here 34 students are there, and what we need to do, here we are one of the rank is given, that is 20th, and we need to add plus 1 in that, and the rank of X from the front is nothing but 15th rank. Is the 15th rank from the front. Is it clear? The rank of X is 15th from the front. Now, W is 5th after the X from the front. So, here the W is 5 more points later. So, we can say that the rank of W from the front is nothing but 20th rank. Because what we need to do, we need to add plus 5 in that, and here we will get the rank of W. Here we will get the rank of W. That means your option number A is the correct one. Your option number A is the correct one. Is it clear? Next. What will come in place of question mark in the following series? Here we are having a series, and that series is TJ HUVIJW and the question mark, right? This is what we are having. Now, whenever we are having these type of things, just simply write down the associated numbers 27, 8, 21, 22, 9, 10, 23. If you will see this, you will get the pattern over here. Here, we are getting a pattern like this, alternate, then there's a gap of 1. That means alternate. So here we will see there's a gap of +1 only. There's a gap of +1 only. So here we are having 24. And 24 is associated with what? 24 is associated with X. 24 is associated with X. That means we know that this option is eliminated, this is option also eliminated, and this is also eliminated. Now, the next one. If we will see the next one, again we are having the same pattern. Alternate, there's a gap of 1. Alternate, there's a gap of 1. And here we are having the next number as 11, and 11 is associated with Kings 11 Punjab. That means the correct answer over here is your option number D. The correct answer over here is your option number D. Is it clear? Next. So next, here we are having puzzles for the 5 rest questions that we are having. So the direction of this particular question is this one. Now, what we have to do, we have to draw the table or the chart on the basis of this clue, and after that what we need to do, we need to answer all these 5 questions, right? Okay. So the question says that, study the following information carefully and answer the question given below. So the information says that the 6 friends A, B, C, D, E and F are going for entrance exam during a period of starting from Monday to Saturday. Only one exam will be held on each day. Is it clear? Basically, there are 6 days, and on these 6 days, 6 persons are going to give the exam. So here I am going to draw the chart. Right? Here I am going to draw the chart. I am just solving it with the help of table because it gives us more accuracy and we can solve it in an easy manner. We will solve it in easy manner. So here we are having A, B, C, D, E, F, right? Okay. So here we are having like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and here we are having Saturday, right? Now we are going to draw clues on this particular table, right? So the first clue says that C gives exam at least before three exams. Okay, before 3 exams. That means C is not going to give exams on Thursday, Friday and Saturday. Clear? Next. F gives exam on Tuesday. F gives exams on Tuesday. That means C is not over here also. And we just simply cross all the other things. Right? We will just simply cross all the other things because here we are getting our answer. Now, if you will see here, we are left with just 2 possibilities for C, either on Monday or on Wednesday. Right? Next. Both B and E does not give exam on event day. So if we will talk about event day, so this is day number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now the question says that, or the clue says that B or E doesn't give any of the examination on event day. So we can just simply eliminate these days. We can just simply eliminate these days, right? Next. D is going for exam immediately after the exam on which C given. Okay, so basically immediately after the C is given, so we can say that D is not going to give the exam over here and over here, right? Okay. So basically these two are the possibilities for the D. Next, at least 4 persons are going to exam after E. Okay, at least 4. At least 4. So here we are having 1, 2, 3, 4. So for that, it is sure that E is going to give exam on Monday. So because of this, we can say that C is going to give exam on Wednesday. If C is going to give exam on Wednesday, that means D is going to give exam on Thursday. And here B gives exam on Friday and A gives exam on Saturday. So basically this is a complete chart that we are having, and I am going to write down all these over here also. So for the A is going to give exam on Saturday, right? B is going to give exam on Friday, right? C is going to write the exam on Wednesday, right? D is going to give the exam on Thursday. E is going to write the exam on Monday. And F is going to write the exam on Tuesday. So this is the complete data that we are having. Now, what we need to answer? On which day E gives the entrance exam? So on the Monday, so option number B is the correct one. Next, who gives exam immediately after the exam of B? Who gives? So after Friday, A gives the examination. So basically option number C is the correct one. Next, how many persons give exam before on which C gives? So here C gives on Wednesday. So there are just 2 people. There are just 2 people, right? Next, A is going for exam on which day? I guess Saturday. Yes, on Saturday. So option number C is the correct one. The last question, how many persons give exam between B and the person who gives exam on Monday? So B or Monday, B and Monday. So how many persons are there? Basically 3 persons are there. So the correct answer over here is option number C. The correct answer over here is option number C. So with this question, here the solution of your SBI Clerk Prelims 2016 is completed. I hope you all also solved along with me so that you can just simply check your answers. So let's end this video here only. We'll meet in the next video in which we are going to discuss some more exam question papers, and we are going to discuss how we have to approach or how we had to approach these type of problems. So let's end this video here only. Let's meet in the very next video. Till then, keep smiling, stay safe, bye-bye. Thank you so much for watching this video.